I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed.
Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. What's up, y'all? What's the deal, family? Hey, we about to have fun with this one. This nigga Katt. Hey, we watched that shit last night. We was like, oh boy. Chaos in the blood, baby. And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about chaos. And what I'm definitely going to talk about is how it relates to you. Because, oh boy, I got to get this out before the conspiracy theorists run with it and try to move it into something else. Let's get it on, baby. Hey, look, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm going to tell you what spirit is showing you. You feel me? You see, I got the tap hat on. So you know I ain't came here to play no games. I came here to wreak havoc. Straight chaos mode, baby. You feel me? So we're going to have some fun, man. We're going to have some fun. Shout out to Katt. First off, let's talk about this nigga Shannon. This, hey, I can't make it up. This nigga Shannon is messy as hell, boy. What in the world is wrong with this nigga? This nigga here is like that auntie that just be telling all the business, all the tea. That nigga Shannon is a mess. I ain't never seen somebody so in order and still have this other side of chaos. Hey, this nigga is a disruptor. Or something happened with that Stephen A. Smith shit. That nigga been on a rampage ever since. He's like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to let this shit out. You feel me? This nigga is hilarious. I'm telling you, he that auntie that tell all the tea, that tell all the business, and be on this bitch, be like, you know, your mama lost her job again. Like, nigga, auntie, I didn't ask you that shit. Goddamn, she probably trying to hold. Damn, now I'm sitting here worried and shit. Damn, shut your ass up. Got all the gossip, all the tea. You know, your cousin got chlamydia. God damn, that's your son, nigga. Why you tell chaos in the blood? Say, that nigga Shannon is hilarious, boy. So this is about the Cat in the Hat. This is about bringing out. And what's up, y'all? What's up, family? Hey, we gonna bring this shit. Hey, y'all know how this shit about to go. This shit is gonna be something different, something strange. This shit gonna be a whole different thing. But honestly, you have to see what spirit is communicating to you. You have to be able to realize how spirit is communicating to you in the form of symbols, in the form of these entertainers, in the form of these stars, right? And the truth shall set you free. You feel me? The truth shall set you free, and it's going to move you in different spaces and times so you can actually live out your purpose driven. You feel me? Hey, don't worry. I'm going to show y'all what this is, because at the end of the day, you have to run the play. You have to run the play. And what Katt did, essentially what Katt did was he was just in a space of saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm letting everything out the bag. I'm about to be a whole full card in this bitch. You feel me? I'm about to be the wild joker, right? The big joker. And I'm about to shut this whole thing down, right? But it's actually reflecting something inside of you that you have to let go, that you have to become the big joker, that you have to dive into and wreak havoc. You feel me? You have to move into a space of chaos. And I'm going to show y'all what chaos is, because I know a lot of people will have, you know, a weird idea of it, right? But I'm gonna break it down clear as day. You have to move into a form of chaos to get back into order, right? So now all of a sudden, if you're in this state of stagnant energy, this robotic way of thinking, you feel me? This cookie cutter world, you are going to be stuck and lost in a conundrum of yourself. You feel me? You don't want to do that, family. I'm explaining something deep and very important. This world is an illusionary world where you're supposed to run adventures on, right? The problem is you got programmed into a system that's making you think you're supposed to be a certain way. You feel me? This kind of civilized, humane type of way. I get it. You know, we want to have respect for others and love for others and all of that. But I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about something that makes you want to move and do something beyond the regular mundane way of thinking. The regular mundane way of thinking. Hey, I'm telling you, I got my top hat on. You already know I'm about to bring some magic to you. Watch this Bobby video so you can really get down with the get down and understand where we're about to go with this thing. Because this is where the power lies. Watch this.
Book is called The Introduction to Chaos Magic. Now the key to this thing is what you're going to find out. That this particular book that they're talking about, they put a lot of the science of the black man and black woman in Satanism. That's why you can't get to it. The stuff that you call in Satanism, now let's just be frank here. You know the white man, if it don't work, he ain't gonna mess with it. He's too quote unquote logical, which is literally egotistical, to work with something that's not gonna take you nowhere. You know, we work 20 years, you think the same old thing ain't gonna take us nowhere. You buy it and borrow on that again. See what I'm saying? But this stuff is all up. But you got to believe that white man's in it, he's only doing the stuff that works. If you don't get no result, he trash cans it. You understand what I'm saying? So he's all in this Satan worship. They got all this metaphysical and magical child and all this stuff. You say, ooh, they'll come, ooh. And you don't even understand that the so-called witchcraft that they're talking about, which comes from the mysteries of Isis and what the black woman used to practice on a spiritual thing that they call Wicca, which means the wise one. And so they give you this mythology, all this way stuff, and you know, the average Christian won't touch it, and no black people they won't touch it because you're too scared. So therefore, they can go and they can have all of your science of who you really are in stuff like witchcraft and Satan worship. You see what I'm saying? We got to see the key. What I'm trying to do here, we got to become adults now. We can't be scared out of our minds because this stuff is coming down. When God comes back, you gonna be scared of. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have gotten you on this earth, so you got to become adults now. Now, this book, Chaos Magic, it's got a lot of stuff about Satan worship. The person is Adrian Savage. Introduction to Chaos Magic. Adrian Savage. I think the book costs about $6. Chaos. 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 K-H-A-O-S. K-H-A-O-S. Now, what is chaos? Still, I'm sorry. K-H-A-O-S. One of the words chaos is the word that they use in magic. They put a K there, which means magic, and it's also magic with a K. Adrian. Adrian Savage. Adrian. A-D-R-I-A-N. I guess that's a Savage. S-A-V-A-G. Now this. Go back and get Richard King's book, As an Art of a Biological Psychology. He's going to tell you in the book that chaos means what? Chaos means melanin. Yeah. No, true. Chaos means melanin. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a big ego that people can't talk when I lecture. You know how this is. Y'all talking here, we all black people. Chaos means melanin. So when they say chaos magic, they're talking about melanin magic. Little book, the introduction of melanin magic. In here, you see what? You see the pyramid, and you see the black dot. This particular spiral, right here, you see the pyramid, which represents Sirius, and here is you down here, which one of the symbols for pyramid is melanin. The Great Pyramid in Kemet, one of the symbols of it is melanin, or temware. You see, or havoc. Now it says chaos is the absence of form and order. They tell you this melanin keeps moving around because it creates. Out of the blackness, you will create. Above all words, chaos haunts the Western man, which means it haunts the white man. It fills his mind with visions of seers running through rivers and men jumping through, giving birth to frogs, and fish flying through glassy clouds. It is the unnamed part of every horror story. The unexpected, the unpredictable, the uncontrollable, the lawless chaos. From the very beginning of his history, the Western man has sought to defeat his most relentless enemies. Chaos. Melanin. You gotta understand how to read this stuff. And at the end of the book, he says, point blank. In the last word, he says, point blank. Chaos control.
Yes, sir. The great Bobby Hemmett. The great Bobby Hemmett. So I'm gonna read some of this book so we can really get down with the get down and understand how to use your own chaos magic, family. Because it's important that we use our own chaos magic in these particular times, in this 2024 time, so we can actually move some energy around and get down with the get down and get down with the bidding of why we came down to this bitch. You feel me? We got to stop playing games. You have something inside of you that you need to unleash, that you need to unlock, that you need to unfold. And if you keep on staying in the same stagnant state, in the same repetitious behavior state that you've been programmed with, that you lying to yourself about, you're going to move back into the reincarceration cycle, because you didn't feel the purpose driven down here, right? And you have a certain purpose or destiny that you have to fulfill. You feel me? So obviously, Katt Williams is the Cat in the Hat, right? The Cat in the Hat. And the Cat in the Hat is an idea. It's a concept of the black cat, you feel me, or magic, right? And essentially what the Cat in the Hat is chaos. You feel me? The black cats are chaos. Cats are mystical, magical creatures. You feel me? They're in the third dimension and fourth dimension all the same time, right? And the ability to create or cause havoc in a particular situation must be drawn, especially with that big joker, you feel me, or the fool card. We're going to get into that as well, you feel me? So I want y'all to go watch this movie again, The Cat in the Hat, the movie The Cat in the Hat. It says, The Cat in the Hat is a classical children's book by Dr. Seuss and a chaotic movie. It tells the story of a mischievous cat who arrives at the home of two siblings, Sally and Conrad. On a rainy day, when their mother is away, the cat brings chaos and fun with his whimsical friends. Things 1 and Things 2, creating a lively adventure that ultimately teaches a lesson about responsibility and control. So I want y'all to get this book, because this is, or go watch the movie again, because this is an absolute must watch. This hoe is an absolute must watch. And you got to watch it with your first eye, your spiritual eye, because what they're doing is they're telling you to break free of the cookie cutter society mentality that is plaguing you. You feel me? See, we're in a system that is called the Matrix. And in the Matrix, they're essentially ruling over you by giving you the thought viruses that's controlling your everyday autonomous subconscious mind nature. So now you're naturally moving based off of the program that you were built on, but by the society, schools, churches, your parents, your mamas, right? Based off of their upbringing, based off of not trying to make people mad or whatever, you feel me? Or not trying to, be in a safe society space. It's cool, we get it. I understand, you want to have this kind of order and flow, right? In the day-to-day thing. But that's for the humans. That's for the people. That's the automatons out here. You feel me? Who I'm talking to is the spiritual beings, the ones that are this lifetime, this incarnation has to run the play on their particular illusion, right? So they can actually move into a space of power and not be a shell of themselves. You got to hear what I'm saying, family. You wake up every day, going to a job, thinking to yourself, I'm not supposed to be here. This is the Matrix again. Thomas Anderson. He waking up at the job like, what the fuck am I doing here? You feel me? There's a spark inside of you that knows you're not supposed to be at that bitch, right? And knows you're supposed to create your own thing and wreak havoc in this matrix. But the program, the deep embedded program of your subconscious mind, of your autonomous nature, just keeps you getting up doing the same robotic thing. Why? Because you're comfortable in that reality, and chaos is not comfortable. Chaos is disorder. Chaos is destruction, right? And chaos is the potential energy you have inside of you. But we know out of chaos comes order. So you have to destroy in order to create a new. You feel me? And the truth inside of you is waiting to be enlivened. The truth inside of you is trying to run free. The truth inside of you is this tiny light that's held hostage by the world. You don't want to let your light shine because you are afraid of the judgments or the opinions or looking weird or looking strange or whatever. You're afraid to be you. That's some bullshit, family. You are beyond this human world. Look, I'm telling you, when you transition, you're going to look up and be like, God damn, I got to come back to this bitch because I didn't run the play. Nigga, I'm telling you, you got to hear what I'm saying. See, in the astral realms, we already know what time it is. You know how many people come up to me with regrets in the astral realms? Them niggas say, them people that transition, they be like, God damn, I did not even try. And that's because their light has been dimmed because of the society way of thinking. You feel me? The mind control brain society way of thinking. And you are not in this cookie cutter society. This is not you, family. You're beyond this. You feel me? And look, I can prove right here. Look, the heart is where the home is at, right? Home is where the heart is at. So y'all got to go see the movie again because the whole movie was, occult metaphysical movie, right? The whole thing was a chakra movie, if you will, right? The house was green, the streets were purple. And even here, look at Conrad. Conrad, the little boy right here, he's orange. That's speaking to the joy or the passions that you have inside of you for this human thing, right? And then the little girl, Sally, she's purple and green, which is the heart, but is also the crown, which is your channels. You feel me? So your heart, what's your heart's desire, what's speaking to you truthfully is the thing that's actually moving you, or is the thing that you want to move with, right? And then the channels and downloads you receive from your crown, from the purple, from the kingdom, right, is the thing that's actually going to let you make the plays on this adventure. You feel me? Or your pineal gland, right? Because your crown and your pineal is just mechanisms of input or even output information that's coming to you so you can actually run the damn play in this adventure. And as you can see, the cat in the hat is a black cat that's causing havoc, that's causing destruction, that's causing chaos. You feel me? I got to see this movie again. It was a single mom with these two kids. And she was a shell of herself because she was at this job that she didn't like, and she's just doing it because she's trying to keep the lights on or whatever, right? And then essentially what happens is, the boss is down her neck and trying to, comfort her in this kind of way where she's like, damn, I just want to be at home and play with my kids and try to figure this thing out. But the power of the dollar, or the power of the illusionary dollar, right? Because remember, money is just energy. You can put your energy in something else, but you just got to be able to make that play. You got to be able to run the gambit on it and actually move yourself in that new adventure. You feel me? So now the power of the dollar is basically holding mama there at this job that she doesn't like and the boss she doesn't like, but she's doing it because she's trying to keep the kids, you know, in a place of, you know, that home thing, right? Now, don't get me wrong. If you have, you know, you have to have a job, right? Because, you know, you got to keep your lights on and whatever. But still, you have to still move into your passion. You have to move into something that's moving you. You can't sit at home and think that is going to happen because, you know, you did a ritual to Obatala. Fuck that shit, nigga. You need to actually get up and get out because that's how the energy is moving. You are nothing but a ball of energy. And if you're not moving with your energy, then you're going to be a shell of yourself. You feel me? And that's what chaos is, family. I can't make it up. Look, black cat, spirit guide. When a black cat appears as your spirit animal, it's time to let your personal form of magic shine. Let your personal form of magic shine. If black cat is your totem animal, you believe life's risks are good medicine and worth taking. So that means you're a risk taker. You're somebody that's going to jump the ship. How the fuck are you going to be locked into some house that's not going to be even there in 1,000 years, nigga? Or a car and shit because you want to impress somebody that doesn't even know you exist. You got to let that shit go, nigga. This shit is over with. You have to run the gambit on your passions. You have to move with your truth. You have to put truth to power and actually start taking chances, making adventurous risks. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, you don't want to be on that deathbed, laying there, regretting it, and saying, God damn, I wish, nigga, I went to this nursing home, right, one day, and I was like shocked how they were treating the old people in that bitch. You feel me? I'm like, oh, because one of my homeboys grandmas died, right? We were close or whatever. The lady, and this was back in the day or whatever, but the old people in that bitch was having regrets of even not trying to run the gambit in this particular lifetime. You feel me? So you don't want to be in no deathbed, a shell of yourself saying, I didn't even try to do shit in this hole. You feel me? That's what the earth is about. It's about trying. It's about pursuing something. It's about actually moving into a space of power. And this nigga Katt Williams looked just like this motherfucking cat. So you know this is the cat in the hat. You feel me? Look, the fish is out the bowl. What you want me to say? I can't make it up. The fish is out the bowl. That means you have to jump ship and make plays. You feel me? This nigga is bringing a certain vibration, energy to you so you can speak something inside of yourself. Fuck what he talking about with these celebrities and shit. That shit don't matter, nigga. That shit is some bullshit. See, when you look and are waiting for this damn list, all this shit, where's your motherfucking list at? You feel me? You waiting for a list from Epstein. Where the fuck is your list at? You feel me? You look at, oh shit. What's it called is on the list. Oh damn, they all on, damn. It's, oh shit. What the fuck does that do? It doesn't do nothing to you. You're gonna be like, yay. I knew they was on that list. Then what, nigga? Nothing. Just looking crazy as hell. Oh, well, let me go back to my cubicle and sit here again and do the same thing again and act like I'm working. But I'm really looking at this damn list. What? Oprah? And, oh, shit. It's going down. I knew it. Nigga, you went and seen The Color Purple. I don't give a fuck about none of that list, nigga. That shit is beneath you. You feel me? We got to wake up. That's what I'm saying. We got to wake up. You just heard Bobby. So understand the cat is out of the hat or the fish is out of the bowl. And look, straight up, look. Here we go right here, the fish bowl. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Somebody is telling you how to think. Somebody is telling you how to operate in this bitch. You have to get out of the mind control zombie ways of thinking that everybody has to do the same thing. This is not a one size fits all. This shit is chaos magic. And I'm going to read this book. Don't worry, I'm going to read this book. This shit is chaos magic. And y'all remember my book, Chaos. You feel me? This is how you make things happen. This is how you shift things into this existence. This is how you move energy, right? Straight chaos style, right? Out of chaos comes order. But if you don't go into the chaotic state, then you're not going to get into the space of power. Boom. You feel me? Where the wild things are. Hey, I can't make it up. You got to move. Wow. You got to go where they're at, right? This is the chaos realm. I can't make it up. This is a bestseller and shit. Nigga, this is it. Shit. You read this hoe again. You feel me? Chaos in the blood. Let me read this to y'all. Because we want to get down with the get down of the potentiality that you have inside of you and how you can actually move some energy. So this book is an introduction to chaos magic and Adrian Savage, like Bobby was saying, right? Now you probably won't be able to find it, but you know how I do. I make manifest and shit. You feel me? So now, and I did a whole thing on this because I was basically tying in the quantum realm, because this is essentially the quantum or the chaos realm. You feel me? And this pyramid is your third eye or your first eye, or the three wise men. Go see my last videos, right? Pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland. So if you get your pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland working, the triangle, right, working correctly, then guess what? Your body will naturally move into the adventure that we're destined to be. You feel me? Because you're ran off of emotions. You ran off of these chakras or these glands, right? That's making you say, nah, I'm not going to do that today. I don't know about that. Right? Your body is making it. Your physiological language is making you feel this type of way. And you're becoming a shell of yourself, and you're thinking it's normal to feel that way because you've been like that for so long. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm telling you, hey, you got to jump ship, baby. This is what time it is. You got to dare to be different. Even if you have to go it alone, you have to move into a space of differenter. You feel me? And that's the key to this, all of this thing, right? All right, let me read this, man. Hey, y'all like the video up, like this thing up. And what's up, Instagram and Facebook? Hey, I see y'all on YouTube too, man. Hey, y'all know what to do with that like button. Hey, and then Instagram family, come over to YouTube if y'all got questions, because I'm gonna take questions in a minute. And Facebook family. All right, so this hoe is good. Look at this shit. I gotta say, see? All right, watch this. Of Carl Jung's work, we need say little except that his theory of archetypes, I'm gonna break this whole thing down, don't worry. Universal images that symbolizes human experiences and aspects of the human mind. So these archetypes are essentially the gods, right? The gods, the goddesses that we, the encyclopedia of spirits that you're supposed to be invoking to turn on light bulbs in your subconscious mind. You feel me? And then you start moving a little bit differently in your adventure, right? So none of this shit matters if you're not doing the work. You feel me? Let me be clear about this shit. Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work and then you don't feel what I'm talking about, then that's on you because you didn't do the work. So now I can't just make you do it. You feel me? You're going to be like, oh shit, I don't know. But you didn't do it. You feel me? You got to invoke these deities yourself to see what I'm talking. Oh, thank you, Dream. I get it. damn, all of a sudden my subtle energy started moving me in this direction. You feel me? Right when I invoked Heru or whoever, right? Right when I invoked Sarasvati, I started getting creative energy. I'm telling you, these are formulas, alchemical processes that's turning on something inside of you because you got all the answers inside of you. You feel me? It's just up to you to turn them on, and they've been hindered. They've been suppressed, right? You got to turn on them light bulbs in your subconscious mind. Of Carl Jung's work, we need say little except that his theory of archetypes, universal images that symbolize human experiences and aspects of the human mind, has definitely determined chaos magic's views of all gods. Chaos magic's views of all gods. Though most chaos practitioners might consider science as just another system, they cannot help but be influenced by parapsychological research, which suggests that psychic abilities may be a function of the human mind. So that's you turning on these light bulbs or these animated series, these psychic power centers, right? In your mind, so you can actually get on with the get down, right? And make the thing happen accordingly. Making possible the idea of magical powers without disembodied assistance. Quantum physics, with its indeterminate and often theoretical particles, must find a cozy corner in his heart. But Eastern philosophy is his biggest source, and we cannot understand his special definition of chaos. So then they're about to go into the Eastern philosophy and give you that the Hindus and the Asiatic practices, right, spiritual practices, because it's not a religion, are telling you that you have to go into the void, that you have to go into the darkness, that you have to go into what you call the universe or your universe, right? That you have to go into that chaos to come out with light. You feel me? It says, it says, we cannot understand the special definition of chaos, the cornerstone of his ideas and how it differs from the traditional Western view without understanding Asian thought. So the Westerners might think it's chaos is like, oh, this is disorderly. Oh, you can't do all of that. Oh my gosh, why would she have her OnlyFans? You feel me? Why would he do that? You feel me? Look, think about Katt Williams, this move that he just made as a power play. Think about Charleston White. Them niggas are chaotic beings. They're like, man, fuck it. Charleston White said, nigga, I was doing the orderly thing. I was trying to, let people hear my voice in this particular orderly way. I was trying to go to the government officials, go to do this, go do that, right? And what I found out was nobody didn't want to hear me. Nobody wasn't listening because I was just into order and like, oh, he's just a sheep. He's just going to follow the status quo. It don't matter, right? That nigga said once he invoked this chaos energy and started running amok and started wearing the chains and started getting loud and violent, then people started to pay attention. Hey, chaos, hey, chaos in the blood, baby. I can't make it up. That's what the guy said. He said, oh, I get it. I have to be, in this space of destroying the world in order for you to see. It's the same thing with a car crash. You drive by a car crash, everybody gonna stop and watch. You feel me? And that's what it is, right? You gotta create this havoc, this chaos. But then guess what? Out of that car crash, guess what's gonna happen, nigga? Oh, your insurance done hit. You got a new car, baby. Chaos in the blood, baby. Come on, let's go. So what are you holding back for? You know you got to destroy the old in order to get into the new. How you going to get a new car if you holding on to this old raggedy car? Nigga, we had a car. We had a, what kind of car do we have? we had some car. It was a black, whatever that car was. It was a small little SUV kind of car, right? And it was D-Ray's primary car, or whatever, right? Nigga, she got in a little wreck, a little fender bender or whatever, right? Because we were doing magic to invoke the new Lincoln Navigator. You feel me? At the time, nigga, she got in a little wreck, little fender bender, whatever, right? Nigga, that little fender bender gave us the down payment to get the new Lincoln Navigator and switch that car out and get the new Lincoln Navigator. I said, oh, happy day, boy. That's what we're talking about. Chaos. Somebody just sideswiped her. You feel me? And we're like, oh, God bless. That's what it was. You feel me? And, you know, obviously we did some other ritual stuff before that, because one of the things we did do was we rented a Lincoln Navigator 2 months before. You feel me? Rented a Lincoln Navigator 2 months before and was driving around with it for 2 weeks. You feel me? Just to be in that space of imagination, visualization, right? Creative visualization, right? This is me. This is what I do. You feel me? Then after that, nigga, a month go by, boom, fender bender. Then after that, boom, new Lincoln Navigator. We had that bitch for 4 years now. So that's what I'm saying. That's where the power is. You got to understand stuff has to fall apart in order for spirit to put something new. You have to clear out all them bad, ugly ass clothes in your closet that you're not wearing to get to the new you. So you can put on your new outfit, your new attire, right? And dress the part of the new you that you claiming to be, nigga. This ain't me. This is you claiming to be that new person. Why ain't you that? Because you ain't doing the chaos magic. You gotta clean the closet out. Take that, throw that shit away. Don't be afraid. Oh no, this is my favorite shirt that I wear. They can be holding on to shirts that don't even mean the motherfucking thing. You feel me? You got to clear out all of that shit, all them ugly ass long sleeve shirts you got and shit, because you thought you was gonna be a whatever, you know, them people could go to them jobs and stuff. Throw all that shit away. Watch how spirit works. Say, oh shit, I need to fill this. I need to fill this closet up. And guess what? It's gonna fill it up with the new identity you're claiming to be. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm telling you what it is. Okay, so let's get back to it. It says, whatever there are superficial differences in terminology and practical approach, the three great streams of Eastern philosophy, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, are united in proclaiming that the universe is one vast, ever-changing whole beyond all concepts, categories, and definitions. Nigga, let me read that again. This is the shit right here. This is it. Y'all gonna want to remember this. Hey, like this video up. Y'all gonna want to hear this shit. The three great streams of Eastern philosophy. That's all the shit y'all been practicing with this spirituality stuff, right? Trying to be in the peace zone and Buddhism and shit like that, right? Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism are united in proclaiming that the universe, your own universe, is one vast, ever-changing whole beyond all concepts. Nigga, this shit is over with. This shit is beyond the limited beliefs you're thinking of yourself in. You feel me? It's beyond all of this robotic, systematic, let me go back to my cubicle and not be noticed or whatever, Thomas Anderson feeling, right? The universe is beyond all of that shit. You feel me? Watch this. Beyond all concepts, categories, and definitions. Nigga, you can't define who you are, nigga. You feel me? You can't define me. How the fuck you gonna define me? The only way you can say is, oh, that's chaos. Because that's what it is, nigga. You ain't supposed to be in this cookie cutter systematic approach to the world. Hold on, let me show y'all. A shell of yourself box that you keep on striving to fit in. Fuck that shit, nigga. You ain't supposed to fit in because you are out of this world. You feel me? You are the alien that's out of this world. You're beyond this shit. That's for the humans. Let them do that. That's the autonomous nature people. I'm telling you, you have to go into the chaos to come out with order. It might be a little different. It might be a little strange. Your physiological language is going to reject it, of course, because your body is not used to you doing something different. Your body can be like, hold on, this ain't us, right? So your ego is going to creep in. Like, nah, we got to play it safe. You feel me? But in you binding to the ego, the demiurge, right? The ego-driven thoughts over and over and over again, you're just going to keep on being a shell of yourself and never run the gambit on your adventure. Niggas is not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you to do you and start moving in the space of your personal reality driven, your adventure driven. You feel me? You've been wanting to take that trip for years, but you've been holding tight, trying to hold your money tight because you like, shit, crypto is gonna go big one day. Nigga, you could die tomorrow and that shit still and that shit wouldn't have even meant the motherfucking thing. You feel me? So now you missing out on the adventure that you were supposed to take because you got your money in Bitcoin, and all of a sudden that adventure you were supposed to take is gonna get you to the mate that you're supposed to fall in love with, right? And then y'all can have more and more Bitcoin shit. You feel me? That's where it's at. Look, hey, this shit deep, man. I'm telling you, this is how the strange works. And I'm gonna show y'all some techniques and some ways to get into your chaotic state for real. Now watch this. Hold on, let me finish reading this. The Hindu calls it Brahma, and his gods, like the theoretical particles of quantum physics, are merely symbols of his cosmological aspect. So Brahma is the all creator god, right? That's why my Bacopas, if I had a bottle of meditates up here, you feel me? That's why that Bacopa is important, because it starts to clear out stuff in your mind. It starts to help you think clearer. It starts to clear you up. Brahma and Bacopa are the same thing. You feel me? Go get you the meditates or get you some Bacopa. To the Buddhists, it is the void. To the Buddhists, it is the void. That beyond all designation and description. Beyond all designation and description. You don't got no final destination, nigga. So wait a minute. So now you are imagining yourself at 70, 65, retiring. They're giving you the story. You got to wake up, family. You trying to get, see, you say, I just got to get to my retirement. They're giving you the story. You don't got no final destination. Nigga, your final destination is the one that you don't even see yet. You feel me? You trying to predict your 65 retirement going on them Carnival cruise ships for the last of your days. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm telling you, that shit is not you, nigga. Stop predicting this stuff, because it's not gonna happen that way. You gotta live in the now. You gotta live in the moment. You are a moment by moment being. You feel me? And you predicting the future of this reality that you want to see happen because, you know, everybody else is doing it, is not you. You feel me? You don't know how this shit gonna go. Nigga, nigga, when I used to have that job, I was a teacher, I used to have that job. Nigga, them people that retired was coming back to sub, boy. They retired, they coming back to sub talking about the government ain't giving me enough money because the money keeps on rising up. I said, oh, that shit. I said, hell nah, boy. I'm talking about these boys retired, did they 35 years, everything. Nigga, they talking about the government ain't even giving them enough money because, you know, your checks keep rising up or whatever, right? You know, every year it keeps rising. The government wasn't even giving them enough money to live a normal, to live, you know, this kind of life that they needed to live in the form of, you know, just the same way. So they had to, so guess what happened? They had to come back and sub damn near every day. I said, oh, this whole system is flawed, baby. Chaos in the blood. Man, appreciate that, Lateef Edwards. I appreciate the love, baby. I appreciate all the love. So, hey, I'm just telling you what it is. You know that shit is true. And you know I'm speaking the truth because that's the truth. That's the heart, family. What you talking about, nigga? That's in your heart. Truth to power. You feel me? In your heart is the green, the home. Home is where the heart is. The whole green. The whole home is green. That's where your heart is at. You know that shit is gonna happen. You trying to play naive and play this blind this blind man thing because you're like, okay, so then look how crazy this shit is. So then you can come back as that substitute teacher and just be mad at the government and come and tell me, nah, nigga, that's just some bullshit, man. I can't believe I got to do this again. Nigga, nobody. So now you mad at the government that's not even, that you can't do nothing about because you believed in a lie that they gave you. Remember, belief is the lie that you tell yourself every day. So you're telling yourself a lie, nigga. Stop lying to yourself. Be real with yourself. What do you want to do? What do you want to pursue? Go for it. You feel me? I'm not saying throw all your eggs in the basket. I'm saying put something down so you can actually make manifest and spundulate your way out of that bitch. You feel me? Let me keep going because shit, this is important. This is important. Okay. Buddhist is the void, that beyond all designation and description. And this pantheon of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are like Jung's archetypes, symbols of psychological states. Okay, so that's the guide, symbols of psychological states. Remember these energy streams, these gods and goddesses, these mythologies are just energy streams, stuff that you want to turn on inside of you so you can actually move, you know, in a different direction than what you've been used to moving in, right? So you can actually start thinking on a higher level, you feel me? So you can actually get into something beyond the physical, you feel me? Something beyond the earth. And then you can actually understand why you came down here by turning on these gods and goddesses. I'm telling you. So this is the Encyclopedia of Spirits, Judica Ilks. You know how we get out. It says the Taoist simply calls it the Tao, the way. The Taoists simply call it the Tao, the way. Furthermore, they agree that man's inner nature, which the Hindus calls Atman. And you know what's so crazy? Atman. You know what's so crazy? In that what is it called? Cat in the Hat movie, that the city was called Atman. I can't make it up, baby. Or it's called Ant-Man or something like that. It was called Atman, something like that. The Buddhist no soul and the Taoist non-self is identical with that of the universe. So the Buddhist no soul and the Taoist non-self is identical with that of the universe. So this is deep. So now look, you are going back to this place of I am that I am. You feel me? So now when you're moving in a space of your adventure, You're not in the judgmental state of anybody's opinions or anybody's whatever about you. You feel me? So remember, I did it in the movies with Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. You feel me? And the Guardians of the Galaxy with Star Lord, right? And the Tao of Steve with the white dude, right? They're showing their archetypical energy as fun, adventurous, trying shit. You know what I'm saying? Not caring about, oh, if it doesn't work. That is in Catman or in Cat in the Hat. That is thing one and thing two. You feel me? So thing one and thing two is essentially the things that you just try and just say, oh, okay, let me throw this at the wall and see if it sticks. Okay, let me throw this at the wall and see if it sticks, right? And even in the movie, there is no order to thing one and thing two. They even say it. He said, hey, look, in the movie, he says in Cat in the Hat, he says, hey, look, thing one is not better than thing two, right? You can call this thing A, thing king, thing, whatever, right? But it's not better. You're just doing it, right? And both of the things ones and thing twos were essentially just running havoc and causing chaos in the home. You feel me? To disrupt their natural, normal way of being. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm telling you what it is, dog. You got to get this shit. Okay. In all three religions, to extensively know these two things is considered enlightenment, liberation from views and opinions, all of which can only be falsehood, bondage, and illusion. I just said that. I'm gonna read it again because maybe you just didn't hear what I just said, because that's a deep play for. See, look, this is what I'm saying, because y'all gotta really get this shit. You've been programmed so deeply that the shit I'm even saying sounds strange to you, but it's real. You like in your heart, you like, damn, I know this nigga Dream is saying something, but my shit is fucked up. I just gotta stay in this order position. You feel me? I cannot think outside. I don't want to jump the fence. I don't want to make nobody mad. I don't want people to look at me and shit. You feel me? You are a shell of yourself based off of the program. That's it. That's the only reason why you're a shell of yourself. So you don't got to put pity on yourself. You just got to start doing the chakra work, right? The mental alchemy work to be able to jump ship and run the play for self. You feel me? I'm going to read it again. Look. The non-self is identical with that of the universe. In all three religions, to existentially know these two things is considered enlightenment, liberation from views and opinions, all of which can only be falsehood, bondage, and illusion. Nigga, you think somebody looking at you right now and you by yourself at home, nigga. You got me. Hey, chaos in the blood, baby. You are tripping with yourself, boy. Nobody ain't looking at you, nigga. Everybody's in their own bubble, in their own world. So now if you're able to break free of the bondage of the psychological, systematic programming that they want you to stay in, then you can be the food card. You feel me? The black cat, right? Beyond this physical illusion, because you are beyond the physical and you're moving in a space of power instead of moving like a robot. You feel me? Dare to be different. Nobody's not going to give a fuck if you, whatever, nigga, it's on you. You feel me? Why are you holding on to the opinions of others that don't give a fuck about you? They don't care about you, nigga. They want you to stay the same because they just used to the old you. They want you to smoke weed with them and shit like that, nigga. You know how my niggas look at me like I'm a fucking alien? I am, nigga. That's what I'm telling these niggas. Hey, I'm beyond this bitch. They look at me so they like, this nigga don't even smoke or drink no more. I'm beyond that. I had did my work, so now I don't need that shit to play this fucking character. You feel me? Because I'm not depressed. I'm not a shell of myself. I'm not worried. I'm not fearful. I'm not in no space of, illusionary grandeur, right? Trying to impress people and shit. I'm not in that demiurge energy where we all trying to, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my old self. So I had to rid myself of that, right? To move in a sense of power and to move in, in my new order. Now this is a big point because I want people to understand this too. Just because you didn't have that experience of the drug stuff or whatever doesn't mean you're still not programmed. Those are the most programmed people, them niggas that haven't had that adventure in the in the drug culture, in the drug realm, right? Because at the same time, at the end of the day, you might just be following status quo and still be going to the same church your mama took you to, boy. You going to the same damn barbershop when you was a kid. Talking about, I just want everything to be in order. You drive the same route to work because you're afraid to be late. Nigga, you better get... Nigga, you been at that self-checkout looking around like, God damn. What? Why the hell am I about to pay for this little item? Let me take it and go. Or no, I'll give you a better one. Nigga be at a red light sitting there. Now look, don't get me wrong, and it's all in this book too. You feel me? Chaos. You feel me? I did this book 2 years ago, baby. Niggas sitting at a red light. It's goddamn nobody in sight. Red light as hell. That light taking long as hell. You don't see nobody on the left, on the right. You don't even see nobody coming this way. You sitting at that red light looking crazy as hell, boy. That light got you stopped. You will not press on the gas and go. Nigga, go. Nigga, what you doing? We got places to go. You sitting at that light looking crazy, 2 hands on the wheel and shit. Looking crazy, sitting up straight and shit. Nigga, lean back, get your arm right, and take off. Nigga, what the fuck am I waiting at this light for? Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, and that's just examples. I'm just giving y'all examples of what this thing is. Because y'all got to understand it for yourself. You got to actually go do the work. You got to actually go do the study and really get into the gambit of this thing, right? I can tell you, but shit, that's what I'm doing now. I can tell you just as much, but you still got to do the study for yourself. You feel me? You still got to go and read the books, right? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have the assurance, that's why I read all of these books and I give y'all all these books, right? So go get it. And I don't know if it's still available, but an introduction to chaos magic, Adrian Savage, right? That's why I read all these books so y'all can have some kind of grounding in it. You feel me? And some kind of understanding for it within yourself. You feel me? So you can actually say, oh, okay, I got it. Da 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 da. Niggas be sitting at the red light, stuck at that bitch, boy. I'm talking about can't move. What is that? Your physiological language is, nah, fuck that. You looking around and everything, boy. Nigga be afraid to park at the goddamn front of the parking spot because it's a handicap sticker and that shit. Now we don't do that no more because we know what the energy is, right? But let's say if it says you have one child with you, parking lot, right? And you're just gonna run in real quick, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be that long or whatever, right? Or let's say it's not even a parking spot, it's just the lines, right? You know what I'm saying? The lines and shit, right? You're just gonna run in the store, be real quick, get out. Nigga will look around for a parking spot for hours before they go park in that double line thing. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. You got to break free. You got to set yourself free. You feel me? The lie that you're telling yourself is false. It's not real. You're telling yourself this lie because You've been programmed to tell yourself that lie. You've been programmed to feel comfortable in that specific adventure of the lie that you're telling yourself, right? Because you're believing something will come out of it. You're lying to yourself, family. Wake up. Your day can end at any moment, baby. And you did not run the play or try to do something because you was waited for 65 and a retirement where you got to come back and be a sub. Yes, sir, family. Give me some questions. Give me some questions. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got, man? Yes, y'all like this thing up. Y'all like this thing up, baby. Y'all like this thing up. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Oh, let's go to the food card real quick, because we want to dive into that. You feel me? Let me do that for y'all real quick. This nigga Katt Williams. Hold on. Let me show y'all this picture real quick, though. This nigga Katt is hilarious, boy. This is how Katt came through on that. And Shannon messy ass, boy. Hey, why that Shannon so messy? God damn, this how Katt came through. Look at this nigga. Ta. That nigga said, nigga, I'm coming through demonstrative in this bitch. That nigga said, look at this nigga. That nigga said, fuck it. I'm about to wreak havoc in 2024, boy. That is chaos in the blood. Yes, sir. Give me some questions. Give me some questions. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got? Give me some questions. Oh, let me go to the food card. Let me do that real quick. Food card. So y'all go see my Joker Decoded. I did it with the Joker Decoded movie. You feel me? I did it with the Joker Decoded. Let's see. Hold on. The food card. Okay. It says the fool depicts a youth walking joyful into the world. He is taking his first steps and he is exuberant, joyful, excited. He carries nothing with him except a small sack, carrying nothing for the possible dangers that lie in his path. Indeed, he is soon to encounter the first of these possible dangers. For if he takes just a step more, he topples over the cliff that he is reaching. But this doesn't seem to concern him. We are unsure whether he is just naive or simply unaware. The dog at his heels barks at him in waning. And if he does not become more aware of his surroundings, soon he may never see all the adventures that he dreams of encountering. So the food card, family, the food card is the key to this thing. You are the Joker. You are the big Joker. You feel me? And you want to play the game as this whimsical, kind of carefree kind of energy, right? You want to move in this place with nonchalant attitude of the world. You feel me? This kind of adventurous, kind of risk-taking thing, right? The food card is the zero. Again, the zero is chaos. The zero is not in order, right? So out of chaos, though, you have the potential to create the one. The one, and the one is basically order, right? Or the one is Neo. You're the one, right? You are the one. So zeros and ones is the creation story. And in zeros and ones being the creation story, it's essentially about you understanding that the great mother, divine energy, universe, chaos, zero, right? And the one actually creates a whole. Yes, sir, baby. Give me some questions. Give me some questions. What y'all got? Creativity will be chaos, right? Yeah, creativity, but more so than that, just it's not necessary. It's just a potential that you see inside of you. This is creativity. Sarah's Valley, you feel me? But you want to think of chaos as something that, you know, that's beyond the world. And it doesn't have to be nothing like major, right? You don't have to like do nothing grandioso. You feel me? It could be chaos for people to make breakfast at night. You feel me? Make breakfast food at night, right? I got this in this book. It could be chaos for people to, just like I said, just go past that red light. You feel me? When there's nobody around, right? So it's an energy, it's an essence, it's a knowing that you are, you know, beyond the structure or the man-made structure, keeping you in a box systematic idea of yourself. You feel me? Keeping you boxed in and in the shell of yourself because you don't want to make the jump. You don't want to make the leap. You don't want to be heroic, right? You don't want to do the Heru thing because you feel like somebody's looking at you. Or better yet, you don't want to do it because you feel like it's dangerous. You feel me? And violence is good, right? And I'm not speaking of violence like in somebody doing something to somebody. I'm speaking in a violence in you actually destroying the systematic mindset of you that's making you conform into this cookie cutter belief system. You feel me? That's the real violence. You got to destroy that. Destroy the world. I did a video. I did a video one day with there's a video out there I've created right back in the day when I first started on this YouTube thing with Bobby Panic and Sister Myra. Nigga, and they was talking about destroying the world. You feel me? But essentially, what was happening was they're destroying your own world. You feel me? And not being in this shell of yourself society or idea of this thing, right? Because you want to get along to get along, right? Or you want to fit in and not make nobody mad or not make people feel weird around you, right? Or even worse, not even make your mama mad. You don't want to let your mama down. That's a big programming in a lot of people. You feel me? I don't want to let my mama down. She wanted me to go to school and get this job. And now I'm at this job in this cubicle for 65 years. I'm not going to let her down. I'm going to do this for the generations. Are you sitting like this and shit, looking crazy as hell at work, boy? Talking about, hey, Bob. Looking crazy as hell, boy. No, that's not your voice, nigga. Then you get on the phone with me. Man, what's up, Dream? Goddamn, fuck that shit. Chaos in the blood. I'll be like, goddamn, you done flipped the script, huh? God damn. You feel me? Yeah, I'm just telling you what it is, baby. What y'all got? What y'all got? What y'all got? I'm not even playing. I pulled back a white gesture card yesterday and 2 cards with black cats. Loving this message. That's awesome, Lindsay. That's power. You feel me? That's power. That's where it's at. And yeah, no, another thing that's good, Lindsay. I'm glad you brought that up. Black cats, black cats. So now get you a black cat. I have a black cat keychain. That's the disruptor. You feel me? That's the mystical side of you coming out, right? So get you a black cat. You can get the black cat keychain like I got just to symbolically represent, you know, you creating havoc and creating a new magical space, right? Hold on, go back to cats. You feel me? It's time, spirit animal, it's time to let your personal form of magic shine. Let your personal form of magic shine, right? So get you a black cat, family, or even better, get you the Cat in the Hat and watch that Cat in the Hat movie. Y'all gonna be like, oh, damn, thank you, Dream, I got it. Where the minute you see that movie, you're gonna be like, oh my God. There was a Caucasian dude in the movie that was trying to send the kid to boarding school, right? And he was like the boyfriend, the play-in boyfriend or whatever in the movie. And Sally or the mom wasn't trying to have it. She was like, nah, I don't. She knew that wasn't right. She knew that wasn't it. The kids, which is representing the childlike spirit, right, was essentially the mom it all along, you feel me, and kind of trying to eradicate the system of the cookie cutter mindset. The boss called the mom, said, hey, I need you to come in. Instead of her saying no, which is good, which is like, nah, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? She conformed to the idea of her saying, the boss saying, yeah, come in. And guess what? In that conformed state, she done created more control or havoc on herself because she wasn't willing to say no. Because she wasn't willing to say, nah, I'm here with my kids, baby. This is me and my kids' time. Hey, we about to have some fun right now with each other. We're about to live in the moment. The kids looked at mom and said, God damn, that's all you do is work. And she at a cubicle at the place looking at her kids in the picture. Chaos in the blood, baby. I was like, oh, hey, I gotta go watch this movie again. It's a chakra story, and it's deep. But just understand that the black cat is the one that's coming to clear something out of you, right? And then at the end, what happened was, they end up destroying that white demiurge dude that was acting like he was one way, but when they went to his house, he was another way. You feel me? They end up destroying him, and then the mom and the kids lived in this, space of like, all right, let's just do us. You feel me? And that's how this thing goes. And that's where the real power is in you understanding that, at the same time, at the end of the day, you're in a system, you're in a robotic system that doesn't give a fuck about you, boy. They can care less if you die tomorrow, nigga. They're gonna just replace you. You feel me? They're gonna replace you in a heartbeat. You gotta look. See, this is what I'm saying. You gotta understand this too. Let's think about this logically. You're working for somebody else that doesn't give a fuck about you. Now they might care about your well-being, whatever, right? Cool. But at the bottom line of this thing, they gotta meet their bottom line. You feel me? So now, if you transition tomorrow, they have to replace you. And that's how the world goes. You feel me? Time is an illusion. So they're just moving on to get along. So then you have to ask yourself, you have to really look within yourself and say, all right, if they can just replace me, right, then what the fuck am I doing here? You feel me? Because I don't mean nothing to it. And I'm not meaning nothing to the whole grand thing of this thing. You feel me? So now, okay, well, shit, let me do something that I like to do on this illusionary adventure so I can actually move into the heart's desires that makes me move and makes me feel alive or enlivened and wakes me up every day. Chaos in the blood, baby. So, hey, I'm just telling you what it is. You have to know that within yourself that at the end of the day, you must move into your passions. This is the passion of Christ. You must move into your passion and you must move into it with force. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got? Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Funny things, cat in the hat. Not real. Here's a question. Is Cat in the Hat channeling Katt Williams, or is he channeling the archetype? Because for real, that is definitely a crazy connection. Yeah, nah, that's him. That's it. Straight up. No, see, the archetypal energy is Katt Williams. I'm just telling you, he's the cat in the hat, right? That's what he's always been, right? So we all come down with these particular archetypal energies, and when we express them in a certain way, you know what I'm saying, the world gets to see it. Remember, you're in an illusion. So now in the illusion, you have to remember that these are reflections. These people are not real. You're not real. You feel me? So now you're living in this mirroring effect to understand something within yourself and to understand something within the whole, right? Because you still have to understand something within the whole. So now Katt Williams is definitely just a representation of this cat in the hat energy, that archetypical energy of, thinking outside of the box or being the black cat, if you will. You feel me? Because that nigga looked like a cat as well. You feel me? So then you got to really look at him and say, oh, okay, I get it. This is what he is and this is what it is. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No more questions. All right, family, man. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Hey, look, Dreams and Desires tomorrow, 9:30. You know, I'm going live Monday or Tuesdays, 9:30. Fridays, 9:30. So you can catch me live at them times on YouTube. Tuesdays and Friday, Dreamwise, 9:30. Yes, sir, family. Y'all know what it is. Peace to the gods.